I retired back in April, and I would have passed any polygraph test in the world, any lie detector. I wholeheartedly meant it.
So this wasn't another
No.
Gypsy King
No.
stunt. This was a genuine
This was genuine. Hand on heart, swear to God, in Jesus' name, I meant retirement. I did not want a box. In fact, I don't want a box now. But I'm going to get to that in a minute. I did not want to fight on anymore. Like, I wanted to retire after Wilder 3. Like, coming out of that ring and feeling like I was going to have a brain injury. Had lumps on the side of my head like fists.
Memory loss you had, didn't you?
Memory loss. Couldn't remember anything. Didn't know how many times I've been down. Didn't know. I
Is
knew
that
I was
the
in
first
Las
time
Vegas.
that's happened?
Yeah. Didn't know where I was.
Yeah, that's a warning sign not to ignore, isn't it?
I was in Vegas. I didn't know what hotel I was in. Didn't know where I was staying. Nothing. And then I said to Paris, like, this is it, babe. No more. And I won't put you through this. I'm looking outside the ring. My wife looks like she's going to have an heart attack. My brothers are like, you know, just everyone's terrified, like going on the floor, getting up all these things, getting battered to fuck. You just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I said, right, that's it now. She said, thank God for that. I'm very, very happy that this is done. And I meant it then as well. And I got back home and I thought to myself, like, after a week of contemplating this, letting it sink in, I said, I got to fight again, Paris. She said, why? I said, because I owe it to the fans in the UK to fight back home. I've been away since 2018. All these people have travelled to Las Vegas and watched a pay-per-view at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but
wouldn't it be nice, I said, to have one more fight back at home and give everybody an opportunity to come and see it live one more time? Mm-hmm. She said, if this is going to be the last one, I said, I promise you, babe, this is the last one. No more. So I called up Frank Warren, that is. I said, Frank, I know you're going to hate me for this, but like, I want to fight again. So anyway, we sorted out a deal with the mandatory Dylan White. And anyway, it went on to be the biggest boxing event in history in this country, 94,000 people. And that was it. Farewell, goodbye, forever. Adele, and this is the end.
The punch that finished that fight, it was with two spinning out on it, but 94,000 at Wembley.
It was an epic moment to go.
Why not stop then?
Well, I'm going to get to that now.
But can I just jump in?
Go on.
Like, I don't believe you, with all due respect, when you tell me about I want to do it for the fans. Why would you care? Do you know what I mean? These are the same fans that, like, in your world, you've got to tighten a circle who you listen to. You have to. Yeah, the fans are nice, and it's nice to play the game of engaging with the fans and things like that. But that wasn't the real reason. I'm struggling to.
100% the reason. There is no other reason
why
I came back. I didn't come back for money because I made a lot of money out of that trilogy.
But why would you care about the fans then?
Tell us that. Why? Because when you go out that door and walk down the street with me, and you got people crying their eyes out, suffering with mental health problems and all this stuff that's going on, right?
Right.
And they look at me like a hero. I'm a shining light to them. And like I say, these people spend hard-earned money travelling across the Atlantic Ocean to Las Vegas and waiting up all night to see me fight in America. Why not owe it to the fans and give them what they want one last time?
Why don't you let them just come in for free then and do it that way?
Because I would do that. I've offered to fight Joshua for free. Right. And I swear to God, in Jesus' name, I'd do it. But you've got promoters and everybody else around you that are not willing to do that. So that's why. However, that is the only reason I came back. Yeah, in my mind at that time, that was it. Like 100 million%, I was happy. I vacated my Ring magazine belt. I was 100% certain. I text Mauricio Suleiman, the head of the WBC. Right. He must think I'm a raver because he must have 8 messages from me, retirement messages, for the WBC vacating it, this, that and the other. Like, I had no intention of ever fighting again. So here's what happened. Why am I back? So I thought to myself, I've been away a long time and missed a lot of my kids growing up. I thought I'm going to spend time with my kids. I'm going to be happy driving around Morecambe. I'm going to be very happy going to my gym, doing a bit of training. And I just want to live a normal life. I just want to be left alone. And that lasted, I'd say, for about 2 months. And then I started thinking, I need boxing. I need that fight. I'm going to the gym twice a day. Training anyway. Running in the morning, boxing at night, and weights the next morning, boxing at night. trying to keep me weight down, trying to keep positive. And how long of that are you going to do before you're ready to fight again? I'm seeing Joseph Parker in my gym. Fight camps. Everyone's gearing up for big fights. And it's like, I have an addiction. I've got addictive personality, and I'm clearly addicted to boxing, and I can't let it go. And I always said to myself, like, how do these greats come back and end up losing 5, 6, 10 fights at the end of the career? Why didn't they just walk away? Now I know why. Because you can't walk away.
You know the costs, though, the physical and...
I know the physical risks. I know the costs. I know everything. However, I can't leave it alone. I'm addicted to fighting. And it's not even about anything now. It's not about titles. It's not about achievements. It's not about goals.
Money.
Thank God I've worked hard enough and I'm in a position where money is not an object anymore. But I must be sick in the mind because I love getting punched. I love punching.
But that's where the damage is. It's in like the sparring where this memory loss isn't that fight with Wilder. That memory loss is in the camps over the years where you've been taking shots and things like that. So that's the cumulative effect. You know it.
Yeah.
So like the image I have in my mind.
When you know in your heart that you should walk away, 100%, I know that I shouldn't be boxing. I should walk away.
Because the image I've got in my head is Muhammad Ali fighting Larry Holmes when he's taking diet pills and it was tragic, wasn't it? Or Trevor Berbick in that car park in Bermuda, you know, that last fight.
Yeah.
So, a couple of questions for you. How do you reconcile that eventually Father Time is going to beat you? It won't be an opponent. And why don't you use
a bit of common sense?
No.
And history.
No, but not common sense. But I'm asking you, why don't you use the same methods that you did to get over your mental health challenges that you're still doing?
I've tried
to help with the addiction to boxing.
I can't let it. It won't go away from me. No matter. I can sit here today and say I don't want to box. Boxing, like actual fights, competitiveness against an opponent. Is it that? Is it the actual addiction to the boxing game? Actual being involved myself, because I've been around it. I've been advising fighters for years and helping out with coaching, but that doesn't give me the same effect. I don't think there's any drug or alcohol or anything in the world that can give you the same effect as going one-on-one with another trained athlete. And it's the feeling of scared, happy, sad, frightened, anxiety, everything rolled in one.
So how powerful is that compared to how you felt that day when you thinking I'm going to drive into a bridge? Like give us a comparison of the addiction you're describing for boxing compared to when you're in that dark hole of not being able to see a way out.
Hey guys, it's Jake here. Listen, before you go, please do me just one favour. Hit subscribe. It makes such a difference to us. The more subscribers we get, then the bigger the channel becomes. The bigger the channel becomes, the bigger the names we can attract and the more impact we can have for you. So thanks for watching and please subscribe right now.